Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. In 1969, Indiana Jones is about to retire, but everything changes after a visit from his goddaughter Helena Shaw, looking for an artifact that her father entrusted to Indy years before. The Archimedes Dial, a device that supposedly has the power to locate fissures in time. Helena, an accomplished con artist, steals the dial and leaves the country to sell the artifact. With no choice but to go after her, Indy embarks on one last adventure, but his former enemy, Jürgen Voller, a former Nazi, has his own agenda for the dial, a terrifying plan that could change the course of world history. This adventure film is the fifth production of the Indiana Jones franchise and is the first that is not directed by Steven Spielberg nor written by George Lucas. This new installment is directed by James Mangold, counting once again with the participation of Harrison Ford, who reprises his role of Indiana Jones for the fifth and last time, and other good actors, including John Rhys-Davies, who returns in the role of Salah, the faithful Egyptian friend of Indiana Jones, Phoebe Waller-Bridge as Helena Shaw, goddaughter of Jones, Matt Mikkelsen as Nazi Jürgen Voller, among others. For us, the story starts well, and we liked how, with the help of a new special effects technology that uses artificial intelligence, they rejuvenated both Harrison Ford and Matt Mikkelsen in the first scenes of the film. We found this to be surprising and very well done, that made it possible to present the story in a convincing way from the beginning. In general terms, the story is, in itself, original, ingenious, interesting, intriguing, entertaining, with good action scenes, emotional, and full of nostalgia. It's almost impossible not to be able to help but remember the other Indiana Jones adventures we've seen over the years, so the nostalgic element is clearly present while watching this movie. So, the plot keeps you interested and entertained from the beginning to the end. It does not bore you at all and does not disappoint you, although, in our opinion, without giving out any spoilers, the end of the story seemed somewhat abrupt, since we wanted to see a more detailed and developed ending. As for the production elements, such as the cinematography, settings, costumes, set designs, sound, special effects, among others, these are all good, highlighting the special effects and the settings for being very good. The settings and scenography are so well done that the viewer really feels immersed in the year 1969 in New York. The performances of the entire cast are generally good and acceptable. Harrison Ford plays his role as Indiana Jones very well, and you can tell he really liked being able to play this role once again for the last time. In short, we liked this movie. It kept us entertained, and we found it to be an acceptable ending to the story of Indiana Jones and his adventures. To this entertaining and nostalgic production, we give it a well-deserved score of 3.5 stars out of 5. Until next time!